everybody. Words in Motion 1 wrote me a personal message, and within she asked what my sister and my mother-in-law uh, um, did think about reborns. That I never told you guys what happened. And that's true, that came to my mind also. So I'm telling you this in a video. Here's Ronan, and there's Aisha. And over there are Aukje and Jonathan sleeping. And first we did go to my sister's house, and her friend wasn't there with his son because they were out, they were away. And I had Ronan with me, of course, and of course she did know about this, and she had told my older sister, who is living in Spain, but who was here for a couple of months in the Netherlands, renting a mobile home. So we went there too, but then we took Jonathan with us, and so she could see what a reborn was too, and they found it very nice, very funny. So they reacted positively, and my middle sister. So she said, so this is a reborn, and I said, yes, this is a reborn, and I explained her about sculpts, and then artists who are painting them and rooting their hair, etc. And then I asked her, uh, do you want to hold him for a moment? And she did want to hold him for a moment, and she was very surprised about his weight. She said, "Oh, he really weighs like a baby." And further she didn't say much about it, but and then she gave him back to me, and we didn't talk about it anymore after that. And so I didn't ask. I forgot to ask her from now you see one in for real. What do you think about him now? But I didn't ask that. I forgot to ask because we had so much to tell to each other, because we haven't seen each other in the flesh for a long time. And so that's how she reacted. I took him with me into the hospital after the visit to my sister, because the visiting hours were in later in the midday, and toward the evening. And I showed him to my mother-in-law, and I said, "This is my new one, my newest one. Now I have 4." And I showed him, but my mother-in-law doesn't have the urge to hold them too. Maybe if I ask her, "Do you want to hold him? Do you want to?" Then maybe she will do that. But I know when I showed her Aukje, when I brought Aukje with me, or Jonathan for the first time, that she did found it very a beautiful made and very realistic. But I am not sure that she thinks, how do you say that? I have a feeling that she thinks it's still a bit odd to have these, and etc. So because she's an older lady, of course, 89 years old, and so he stood in her. She was laying in a two-persons chamber, and she was the only one in there. The other bed was empty, and I put him in his car seat on the ground. And two times there came a nurse, and she looked into the car seat, and she said, "Oh, what a cutie!" And then I said, "Oh, thank you, but it is a doll. It's a reborn doll." And she said, "Oh," and well, she went on with her work because they are always very busy. There's a shortage of nurses in the hospitals over here, so they didn't spend much attention to him. But at first, both the nurses thought he was real. So that was what went on in the hospital, and that's it. And yeah, I don't know about my mother-in-law. Um, I could um, how do you say that? Picture. I could picture in my head that she. Do I say that right? Maybe you guys understand what I want to say. That she feels a little bit ashamed when I have a reborn with me, and there are strangers around, like those nurses. And but because the nurses didn't react negative, or they didn't give much attention when I told them it was a reborn doll, maybe then well, it was okay for her too. So I'm not very sure. So that's what how it went, and well. I have photographs about Jonathan, and about me and Jonathan, and that the husband of my older sister, that was who were in the Netherlands this summer. They're back to their own home in Spain now, and he likes to he's a photographer, not as his job, but as a amateur. But he very much likes it, and he made very nice pictures of it, and he sent it to me, and so they liked it. They liked it, and I think, but I'm not sure. I can't remember that. That are the holes in my brain, in me remembering things. I think my sister or her husband did take Jonathan in her or his arms to feel the weight, but I can't remember that for sure anymore. So that's yeah, that's how my family is. That's what my family is. I think thinking about them and react, and that's how they react to them. So in different ways. So that was it. Thank you for watching, and please subscribe and comment, and bye bye, and hugs from all my babies to you all, and Aisha, I gave her that Nijntje. That's well, that's for children. There was a female writer, and she wrote books about Nijntje, and that's that little that's those rabbits over there. And I showed you when I did unpack Ronan, that he had a Nijntje onesie on him. So and those are the same. Those are also from Nijntje. So I hung that up with Aisha, because she's looking, of course, too, and she's older than him. so she can see better, and in role playing, of course. And he has the horsey now, and so I gave her that one. So and there, that the yellow round thing, there's a mirror on the other side, so she can see herself in the mirror. And well, I cleared out the the pram, because Aukje is so big. So I cleared it out a little bit, less stuffed animals in there. And as you can see, I hung the music box and the moving with the moving drawings and the squeaking elephant. I hung it with a green ribbon at the outside of the crib. So because that was taking a lot of space too, of course, it's not a small thing. So I did that, and now yeah, in it's still a little bit crowdy with the two next to each other. Aukje takes a lot of space, but it has to do. It will do. So. These are the changes I made. So, okay, and that's my beautiful painting. Okay, you have to like it or not, but I still think it's very beautiful. And a very surprising gift from my husband. It wasn't really cheap, so that was very nice of him. And it's so sunny, and it makes me feel so cheerful, all those colors, etc. So, okay, back to Reborn. So that was it. Thank you for watching, and bye-bye!